Hello viewers, this is PeterMan1398 back with another MotoGP 2014 career race. Race 6, Mugello. This is my last chance to impress any future teams that may want me for the rest of the season. So let's get on with qualifying. So coming up into the last corner, a long left-hander. Coming up into a long straight, you can see in the top left on previous time got me into 23rd, but this is my best qualifying lap. So coming up down to towards the start finish straight now, past the main grandstand, coming up to the first corner. Fifth brake just after or on the 50-meter board round this long right-hander, coming up into a left-right chicane. This track is mixed for me, as I have a few slow bits, so mainly the hairpins, and as you can see I'm only 2 tenths down, but I'm in the yellow, so that means I'm faster than my previous time. Into this left-right chicane, another one, down to quick short into this right-left chicane, get quite a bit of curb, a bit too much, but it doesn't really affect my time. Run a tad wide, and you can see I'm only 900ths up, down, sorry, but I'm still in the yellow, so I'm slightly faster. This is the sector where I lose time compared to everyone else. I take bits slower because I don't want to run wide and lose more time. Breaking into this right-left chicane, trying to get best possible exit, and the apex don't really get good exits as much, but I tend to get nice apexes round this long right-handed hairpin. Fairly long. These long hairpins are probably my downfall, as I do not get a great exit. This chicane is probably my best. I take as flat as I can. I cut the corner and jump up the curb. It could have ended a lot worse than it did. As you can see, I'm 1.5 seconds down now, but still in the yellow. Around this long left-hand final corner, this is the one where I struggle with, because if I accelerate too soon I will run out wide and ruin my time and possibly get a penalty. It's not so much bad with the first corner, but it is with the last corner and the corner before the far chicane. As you can see, I've moved up into 16th, and I return to pits now, and that I believe is the best time I'm going to get out of my bike. My engine development's up to 3, so I can see Jack Miller, Alex Rins, Alex Marquez and Romano Frenati cover the top 4. Just waiting to see where I am. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. 16th, no, I am 17th, drop down 1 place, only just 17th. Right, into the race now in my 17th position, better than last time out in Le Mans. See, I've got Haneke beside me, and he overtakes me straight away, and I have Guevara to my right. I'm coming up into the first corner. It's quite a fair way down into the first corner from back in 17th. See me and Guevara pull out, and I hit him quite badly, but it isn't too bad, and I move up past Guevara and Grando up into 14th. Guevara fights back. I go down the inside of John McPhee under braking into the left-hander chicane and try, not John McPhee, Masbu I think that was, coming up trying to overtake Oliveira, but it does not work. Braking, and I catch up to Oliveira and McPhee, take up quite a bit of curb there and try and get a good exit, but I run quite wide, go off onto the grass. So going down into the chicane, overtake both John McPhee and Oliveira. I'm up into the double right-hander, which I don't like, and I leave the door far up to open, and it allows Oliveira and John McPhee to get through into the second right-hander now. And you can see that the 2 people behind me are pretty close. I leave the door slightly open in case whoever's behind me decides to make a move, but I think it's Masbu. But I try and keep my line and do. And you can see up in front, Fenati's teammate and Danny Kent are already battling. This is the corner I was talking about, where I don't accelerate as fast as early as I could, because I run the risk of running wide. I do not want to run wide, as it may compromise my flat out bit here and here. and you can see I get the run on John McPhee into the final corner. I'm closing in on Oliveira, trying to get him under braking, which I don't, because I get him under braking, but he accelerates sooner than I do, and he is able to power away, trying to get into his slipstream now, coming up on to begin lap 2. So lap 2 now, I'm still behind Oliveira, John McPhee behind me, breaking up the 50-meter board. You see Finati with a 2-minute 4.8 for the first lap. And see me right behind Oliveira, trying to battle him, try and get past him. This left and right into another little bit of a straight before another left and a right, 2 left-right chicanes in succession, and you can see that I almost cut that corner. Do not get a penalty, do not get a warning, so that's good. Succession, there we go, said it right. See, I just overtook Oliveira into that right-hander. That couple of corners is probably one of my best, where I gained quite a bit of time. You see I'm right behind Finati's teammate Bajanina. Like I said, I do not pronounce his name very well, so I don't usually try. Antonelli and Danny Kent are the other two in front of Finati's teammate. You see Oliveira is still trying to fight his way past me into the right-left chicane this time. Take a bit of a curb into the left-hander, but it does not really affect me too much. Into the right-hander, braking slightly just as you get up the hill, so lockups can occur. You see Oliveira is trying to sneak away through, and he does. Down the inside, I leave the door slightly open. I'm quite worried now because I may hit him, so that's why I dab the brakes and flat out through this bit. And see, past Antonelli, past Finati's teammate, trying to get Danny Kent into the run into the last corner, and I do. Under braking, still having, but I run into the curb, run a little bit wide. Danny Kent is on my outside, and so is Finati's teammate, and they both overtake me, and so is Antonelli. So there you go, 3 overtakes in one corner. That sums up that corner, and Oliveira is trying to get through now, but I'm blocking him off a little bit. So lap 3 now. I'm up braking into the first corner. I've still got Oliveira right behind me, Antonelli, Finati's teammate, and Danny Kent in front of me. Into the first left-right chicane, left, then right. Pretty okay done, if I do say so myself. You see I'm only 3 tenths behind Antonelli and 2 tenths in front of Oliveira. Get a nice exit, but run a little bit wide, so not so much of a nice exit, but I do pull right a little bit. This is where I catch up. I overtake Antonelli, slightly go over the curb, and we have a quick run down into this left-hander, and he still lets me know that he is still there. You can see I've just got in front of him, but he probably will overtake me, and he does. I run a tad wide. See my Vasquez, my teammate, and Isaac Vinales having a little fight, and it was Masbu, I believe. Masbu's battling 13th, so, and I was 12th earlier, so I think it was Masbu, not John McPhee. Anyway, Oliveira overtakes me into the right-left chicane. See my rear tyre is quite warm, so degrading, but not at a rate that I would be too bothered at. See, Oliveira is still in front of me. Well, hopefully by this chicane he won't be. Take that flat out, cut the corner slightly, get a 2-tenth penalty for cutting the corner. Look, it wasn't much else. That was it. Overtake Antonelli as well. I mainly cut the corner so I could avoid a crash with Oliveira, which may have happened. Trying to block off Antonelli as much as possible, getting into his slipstream. Unfortunately, you don't really see what happens apart from I get into his slipstream, overtake him into turn 1, and it stays like that to turn 10, as you can see. Oliveira is now behind me in 11th, but 1.3 seconds back. I think Antonelli has dropped back quite a bit. See, last lap had Oliveira right behind me, but I managed to defend him off. So into this left-right chicane for the final time during this race, that is. Danny Kent 1.8 or 1.9, I can't read that, and Oliveira 1.3 seconds behind. I think that was 1.8, Danny Kent in front of me. If it was 1.9, then I couldn't read it, so never mind. You can see my tyres. I'll pretty fine for one more lap. Actually, they're fine for one more lap anyway. I think, yeah, Oliveira tried to overtake me the previous lap, but I managed to fend him off and pulled out a gap for this lap. May have made the ending a bit more exciting, but I would have been on edge a little bit. Just trying not to do anything silly, because I want to preserve that 2/10 gap. Don't want to lose 10th position, which is a decent point scoring finish. Quick look back to see where Oliveira is, but it is all good. Coming up into the corner, which could have gone wrong. I could have fallen off there, but I don't, because occasionally I have fallen off there, but I didn't this race. I would have shown you if I had. Come up to the left and right chicane, cut the corner a little bit, do not get any further penalty seat. Oliveira only 1 second now behind me, but I think I can keep a 2/10 gap after this corner. You see the race is over. Rins, Miller, Fanati, Cornfile, Marquez are the top 5, and I think that's all it will show you, because yeah, it is. I don't think KTM has won a race this season yet, off the top of my head, but another win for a Honda rider. I think they have, maybe once, but I can't remember. Anyway, quick showing of the position. I'm pretty sure I am 10th, and you can see confirmation: Rins, Miller, Fanati, Cornfile, Marquez, Vinales, Vasquez, Fanati's teammate, won't pronounce his name, Danny Kent, and wait for it, me and Oliveira. So quick look at the championship. You can see that I am still 10th, Danny Kent right behind me on the same points. But before I go, I'll quickly show you what team I'll be riding for during the next period of the season. So it is either Going Fun KTM or Red Bull Husqvarna. The SIC I do not decide to go for, but I go for Going Fun KTM because that is slightly better than my previous team. So thank you very much for watching. Next race is Catalunya. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.